Okay, so we have a Wi-Fi access point through a TP-Link router, and we've configured it to broadcast a 2.4 gigahertz network, and that's feeding into my Unify system. And through this system, we have configured a VLAN that puts it on a different subnet just to isolate the network and show that it's a more secure environment to do testing in. And you can see through the setup here, if we look, we have a bunch of devices connected, and that's through the Archer TP-Link. You can see it's on subnet .2, the IP address. That's the local IP address. And so all these devices are connected to the network via the Archer through the Wi-Fi network it's broadcasting. And so I'll go and take my flipper, and I will I can scan for new access points. We've already done this, but I'll scan for new ones. So if we just give it a second, it broadcasts beacon frames looking for all access points available to connect to, and it builds a little list that we can look for. It stores all the MAC addresses of those access points, and so after a few seconds we'll probably have all we need, so then we can list the access points. And if we look for the TP-Link network, if we just scroll through the list, we need to find the specific index of the TP-Link. So there it is. It's index 33 on our list. So then we can go back and we can then target that one. So I said index 33, and then we can hit save. And now that's targeted in the thing. We can also look at the access point info for 33, save, and then we can see, bam, there it is. We can see the signal strength, and we can also look at the security. So it's WPA2, and it is selected. So then when we go back, we can go to our Deauth attack, and this runs a flood. And so if we look over at our devices before I run the attack, we're connected to the network that we have set up, and this is the 2.4 gigahertz one. There's a 5 gigahertz one that we won't use, and then I'll go ahead and run the attack, and then it runs the Deauth frames and kicks everybody off the Wi-Fi. So there's your successful Deauth attack.